Hi Virgo, welcome to what's happening with the X for the week of February 20th. Here we're going to take a look at what your X may be thinking, feeling, anything we can kind of get an idea of what's going on in their life. So that you have an idea of what's going on. I will also offer to you on the YouTube side what their hopes and fears are at this current time. And then we'll move over to Vimeo and look a little bit deeper into this situation. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the clarifying card is the Judgment card. The Five of Cups is a feeling of abandonment, loss, a feeling of being left out in the cold, being ignored, not wanted, okay? And the Six of Swords is when we come to a place within ourselves on every level, being in balance in our life and being able to move forward, feeling as though we are completely imbalanced in all areas of our life. See how it indicates a circular motion. So this is about each piece of life, each sword representing a piece of our life, love, relationship, career sector, so all the different areas, and coming to a place of balance, being able to move forward and let go of the negative aspects that they have endured up until this point. The Queen of Cups is a person who has actually created a world that they feel very abundant in their own right. So they're a very happy individual. They have reached a level of being able to give and receive love in a mature way, where I love yous really means something. Opening up and sharing how they feel with you. And they didn't do that. Now, what I'm hearing for your ex-partner right now is they may have been going through a form of spiritual enlightenment, okay? The Judgment card is a very spiritual card to me. Spiritual enlightenment from the other side. Being handed an opportunity, a second chance to resurrect something that ended. Another opportunity to come back to a situation from the past and see if you can bring it back to life. And it does have to do with love. So they have actually gone through a transformation within themselves, getting themselves out of the feeling of nobody wants me, I've been left again, you know, the negative aspects of ending a relationship. They may have actually been suffering through this when you were with them and you didn't know because they may not have even shared it. But they could have felt abandoned by somebody in their life prior to you ever coming into their life. They could actually feel this way about you. Either they left you or you left them. Regardless, this is a feeling of inadequacy, inability to create this balance. But because of the enlightenment that they've received from the universe, the growth, the healing that's taken place through this transformation, they are letting this go and they're finally coming into a place of feeling centered and grounded, letting go of this negative aspect, all the negative issues in their life. Any negative thinking, which feeling of abandonment is absolutely in the realm of negative thinking, right? And opening up to love, not just love for you, love of themselves, putting themselves first rather than trying to degrade themselves, because I see this also as a way of degrading themselves. They could have also been going through a lot of financial hardship that threw them out of balance and they shut down because their finances were out of order. Again, could have had something to do with you or a relationship prior to you. But all of this is saying through this enlightenment, they're coming to a very good place within themselves, finally, okay? And I'm hearing the word finally. That's what they're just saying. They're finally letting go of this lack, feeling of lack, insecurity, and opening up to the reality of love of the world, of love of everybody, humanity, most of all within themselves. So, and I don't mean in a narcissistic way. This is a beautiful, loving energy. So let's take a look at what their hopes and fears are. Okay, so their hopes and fears are the Nine of Pentacles followed by the Ace of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is actually a person who has created a financial world that they love. They've worked hard and they feel secure in their finances, in all their material possessions, so to speak, their home, their car. They love the world that they've created. They may have been avoiding you because they did suffer a lack financially as well as emotionally, but they were throwing themselves into their work. So they've created a world they love. And here's the beautiful part that coincides with self-love. This is a person who has finally realized the beauty within themselves and created the self-loving, self-nurturing that we need to stand strong in who we are. So they are really hoping that they have actually grown to this level, this type of an energy, and that's wonderful. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. This is an offer to start a new beginning handed to them from the universe, second opportunity. The universe is also giving them a chance to have everything. Ace of Pentacles encompasses happiness, joy, love, abundance. This is also about security, financial, feeling safe and secure, as well as health and abundance, prosperity on every level. So they hope that this is what they can move into, but it also is fearful to them. People fear, especially when they've suffered lack, that if they get this beautiful opportunity and it's handed to them and they embrace it, it'll be taken away from them. So it's understandable that if they feel a sense of lack, a sense of insecurity within themselves, this is what they came out of, that they would be apprehensive. They would still have that fear that coincides. But now what we're going to look at is what is actually blocking your ex-partner, the advice, the outcome, as well as what is going to come into the future. So if you'd like to click the link below, we'll shoot over to Vimeo and we'll take a look at where this is going to lead to over the next 1 to 2 week time frame. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.